About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a charity stroke thrift shop haul for you. I asked if anyone would like to see the kind of things I've been buying, and loads of you said you like this kind of video. So what I've done is I visited a few different towns local to me, picked up some bits over the last couple of weeks, and I just thought I'd show you what I've got. So I won't do it in any particular order, I'm just going to go through and see what you think. First thing I wanted to show you is this jumper. This is actually originally from Sainsbury's and I got it in the RSPCA shop. I will show you a little clip if I can get a decent one. Basically it's just a really thick jumper. It's got like roll-up sleeves. It's a lovely colour. I wear a lot of black, but I just really like this colour. It's really oversized and snuggly. And like I said, it's from the TU range in Sainsbury's. And I picked this up in I think it's a size 14, and it was £3.50 from the RSPCA. Next up, I always find things for the boys. So I went into Sue Ryder and I got this jacket. Now this I picked up, it's almost, well, it looks brand new. And it's a Nike coat, I don't know if you can see that there. Nike, however you say it, we'll have that debate. And it's a children's coat, so it says Storm Fit on the label, and it's like a puffer coat, and it actually looks in immaculate condition. It's got one of those pockets where you can put your phone in, and then it's got the headphone socket so you can wear your headphones and things. And I picked this up for Oscar. He's worn it once and it fits him lovely. And this, it's like a dark grey colour. See if you can focus a little bit more on the colour. There you go, it's kind of like a dark grey. Looks really, really smart with his school uniform. And it's just a Nike puffer jacket. That was £3.50 from the Sue Ryder shop. The other thing I got in that shop, if you watch my cooking hauls, you'll know I'm obsessed with like little pots and crockery and things like individual serving. So I saw these little dishes. How cute are they? They're just like little oven proof. I don't know, they're really mini. So I think you could do like, if you were doing a roast dinner and you wanted to put like cauliflower cheese or something on the side, these would be ideal for that. So I got 3 of these. I got 2 in this colour and 1 in this colour, and they were £1 each, and I just think they're so nice. And obviously we've got the 3 boys, so if I do them like a little mini fish pie, or I don't know, I love little dishes, so £1 each for those. Next up, crockery wise, I needed some big like dishes for cooking, and I suppose pie dishes. Basically I got this. Now I got this in the cat club. I think this was down Broadstairs. So it's a cat rescue club, and I'm not sure if they have them everywhere, but it's a massive deep dish, like oven proof dish. It's like, I don't know, it says on the bottom Typhoon Vintage Kitchen. So I'm not sure if that's a make or what that is, but this was £3, and I think it'd be ideal for like shepherd's pie, fish pie, like a normal pie if you want to make like a puff pastry pie. And I love the colour, it's like this really light sort of duck egg blue. So I thought for £3 that was really good. So I got that in the cat club. Next up, yeah, Oscar has been after one of these for ages, and it's one of those things that you don't see them and then you see like 4 at once. So we bought him a ukulele. They teach it at school, like he's done lessons. So Steve saw this, it was brand new. I'll show you the box. Obviously someone's got this and couldn't stand it, and he's had it for a couple of weeks and we can't stand it anymore. The 3-piece set, you actually got the tutorial CD and a book with it as well. And this was £6.50, and he was absolutely over the moon. So that is so yeah, that really pleased Oscar, and he has spent every evening searching up on YouTube, like looking at YouTube videos and looking at tutorials. So although we all really want to kill him, he's loving it. So £6.50, that was really good, because when we were looking at them on Amazon and that, they're about £30 for a wooden one. So yeah, that wasn't the best idea. I got some bowls. Now I absolutely love these. You might have seen these actually if you watch my Meals of the Week videos. But I think these are so nice. They're like, I don't know, they're just little serving bowls. They're almost like an Asian style, you know, the kind of thing you'd get like if you went to maybe a Chinese restaurant or something. I don't know, but They're just little white ceramic dishes. They're ideal for side salads, for like for small portions of soup, and there were 5 of them. So I expect people probably had a set of 6 and then broke one. So yeah, I got these. I absolutely love them. And as there's 5 of us, I don't know if you see, there's 5 of us. So we've got 5 of those and they were 50p each. And I thought, what a bargain. So 5 little serving dishes for 50p each. And that was from the Dogs Trust in Deal. Also, when we went to Deal, I don't know if you're local to Kent or not, but they have an Oxfam bookstore. I think they have them all over the place, and most of their books are really good price. They've got a whole upstairs section of books for like teenagers, and our boys, our older boys, read like reading is going out of fashion. Like, they devour books. So we went in there the other day and we got them this set, which is called the, I'm not sure, the 7th Tower. That's what the set's called. And these were £1 each. Bailey's already finished them. I think to begin with they got prices on. No, yeah, they were 99p each in the sale. So I think they're normally about £2 each in that shop, but they were having like a January sale. So 99p each. Bailey's already finished that series and he hasn't had them very long, but always a good idea. And what I'm going to do is I will save these for Jake will read them, then Oscar can read them, and then when he's read them they can go back to the charity shop. So kind of all gets recycled. I've got more books as well. I'll just do the books quickly then. Now one of my friends at school told me about this set, the Spooks ones. These were also £1 each, but this is book 3 and 4. This is book 4 and 5. But I've never seen them in a charity shop before, so I'm looking out for book 1, 2 and 3, and then we'll have like a set of these. But apparently they're brilliant, so I'm going to keep my eye out for the Spooks book 1, 2 and 3 to go with those. They can just go away until we find the first ones. I also got this set, Vampirates. They were also from the one in Deal and they were 99p each. And they should be £6.99, so that was really good. Also, Bailey's read those 2. We got some Percy Jackson books. These are all great books for like a secondary school age, I would say. These are really ideal. So we've got the first Percy Jackson and we've managed to pick up the other 3 for 50p each. This one was in the Pilgrim's Hospice. This was £1 and it's just called House of Secrets. I actually might read this myself. And it's also got a second one to it, so I can pick that up on Amazon. Amazon is also a really good place to get second-hand books. You can almost always get any book you want. I think they work out £2.80. So if you have got a series and you really need one and you can't like keep an eye out for it in a charity shop or something, then for £2.80 you can get it delivered in very good condition. So picked up that one. And then in the same shop we also got this, which is called Gone. I've actually read this one. It's like a young adult novel, but it says contains scenes of cruelty and some violence. So it is kind of based on like young adult teenagers, but it's a bit of a scarier one. But this is by Michael Grant and it's called Gone, and there's others in the series. There's Hunger, I think, and Taken, but a really good book and I think the boys will love that. In the same shop I got the last ones from, which was the Pilgrim's Hospice. I just picked up this candle. This is just a George Holmes scented vanilla candle, and I think these are about £1, £1.50, and that was 50p. So I'm always looking out for candles, and it smells really strong and it's not been lit, so I thought 50p, it was really good for that one. We went to a charity shop that I think it's a shelter, I believe, and they have so many dog bits and collars and beds and blankets and things, and I managed to pick up one of the giant Kongs. If you're a pet owner, you'll know that these are about £10. This is the extra durable extra large Kong. I paid £1 for it, and they are £10 in Pets at Home. Apparently you can get like Rottweilers and Dobermans and things with very powerful jaws, and they can't touch this. I gave it to Siren, and within minutes she managed to put a dent in it, but she's obviously a bulldog. She's got very powerful jaws. But for £1 we stuff it filled with her food sometimes, like treats and things, and she rolls it around and plays with it, so kept her occupied for a little bit. Next up, again in the Pilgrim's Hospice, I picked up this pretty much brand new Hollister t-shirt. This is in a size medium. We're not sure who this is going to yet, there's a little bit of a debate between me and one of the boys. But this was £3.50 and it doesn't look worn at all. And if you have teenagers and that, you'll know Hollister is kind of one of the makes at the moment. So for £3.50, if you went into Hollister to buy a t-shirt, you're looking at between 25 and £30. So that was good for £3.50. I actually just popped back on to say I think that I'm gonna steal the t-shirt myself. I feel like with my blue jeans it's actually quite a nice fit, and I like the grey kind of washed out colour. Is that washed colour? I don't know, but yeah, I think that I'm gonna fight the boys to keep this one. Next up, I went to Whitstable, which is a little bit further away from us, and this is quite expensive for a charity shop item, I would say, but it is a Ralph Lauren hoodie and it is like brand new, and it's just navy blue and it's got a red zip, it's got red cuffs, a red inside hood, and it's got the little Ralph Lauren symbol on it. And this is in Oscar's size. It's actually quite big for Oscar, but the sleeves turn up, and we paid £8 for that, which, like I said, for a charity shop is a little bit steep. I do find charity shops are kind of wising up to makes and things, because the t-shirts, like the standard as the t-shirts and that, were all £1, where I got the Hollister one from. Obviously they'd looked at it and seen it was Hollister, so they put £3.50. The same with this. There used to be days where you would pick this up on like a 50p rail or something, but for a Ralph Lauren sweatshirt now, for a zip-up hoodie, you would pay at least £40 for that. Probably even at the outlet they'd be about £40. So for £8, and it looks really smart on him, and he was really chuffed with that. So I got him that. I don't know if I'll show you this or not. I got a dress. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram or if you saw, well, no, I haven't mentioned it on here, but Steve's granddad really sadly passed away last week, and we've got his funeral coming up in the near future. I don't know when, but I needed a dress to wear to his funeral and his wake and the burial and all that kind of thing. So I didn't actually go in looking for a dress for the funeral, but I saw this, and it's from Marks and Spencer's. It's very hard to show you. I might see if I can pop it on just so you get an idea, but it's kind of like, I'll need to show you. What I'll do is I'll pop it on, but it was from Marks and Spencer's. It was in the petite range because I'm not very tall, and it was £3, and it's really like respectable. It covers your shoulders, it's got little sleeves, it actually isn't very low cut, and it's also below the knee, so nice, and it looks very smart. I'll try and insert a clip. So this is the dress. As you can see, it's just got like covered shoulders and it crosses over here. I don't know if you can see it very well in this light. It's almost like got a little shrug over the shoulders, which I think is quite nice. It's not very low cut, and then I don't know if you can see, if I go back far enough, you can see that it comes to just below the knee. And yeah, it's just a little black dress. I like the fact that it keeps your shoulders covered in that. Maybe I could put like a little blazer over it or something. Yeah, so that's the little black dress. You can't really see much of it. I find it very hard to show like the length of things and that. I don't really have a mirror that I can film in, if you know what I mean. But it's like, if I go right back here, you can kind of see that it's not short. And yeah, so that's the dress that I wanted to show you. Obviously I haven't got the tights and shoes and bag and everything, but for £3 from Marks and Spencer's dress, I think that was really good. So the last thing I picked up was this little pot. Now at the moment, like Anthropology and Urban Outfitters and that are all really popular, and what I want to do is, in my kitchen there's a mirror, and I want to put up some shelves there and have some little trailing plants and some succulents, some fairy lights, and just a few more bits. I feel like some of my kitchen I love, and then because it's a kitchen diner it's quite big, and some of it just doesn't feel very personal, or like I've got anything that I really like. So I'm looking out for some sort of Anthropology style things to put in there, and I saw this little pot and I just thought it's so lovely. It's got a little lid, they've popped a candle in it, but it's handmade, and it's like, you can see it's sort of misformed, obviously on purpose, but this is all very popular at the moment. If you look on the Anthropology site, they have a pot very similar to this with these sort of handmade, I don't know, shape I suppose, and I just thought that will look lovely up on a shelf, just a little trinket, and it's kind of like a really light blue, but it's got some, see if we can focus, it's got like a greeny kind of mottled design on it, and I just really liked that, and that was a 50p. And I just think I'm gonna look out for a lot more things like this. I've picked up a few bits. I don't know if you've seen my haul from yesterday, it'll be up already. It's a Poundland haul, and I've got a few little jars and things from in there that I'm gonna use the candle and then use the pots for. But it's always worth having a look for little bits like this in charity shops, because there's always loads of them, and I just really like it. So that's going to be my first thing that I'm going to put on my shelving. I mean, if anyone's interested in seeing that, so what we might do is, we've got some bamboo worktop left over, so what I might get done is get that cut, get some brackets, paint the shelves, put it up, and then dress them kind of thing. So if you're interested in seeing like homey styling kind of videos, then let me know. I've also got quite a few projects I want to work on. I want to paint the stairs, or paint at the top of my stairs like a whitey colour. I'll show you what I mean if anyone's interested. Sort of upcycling bits as well. I did my cabinet in the whole, if you don't follow us on Instagram, go and check it out. It's just the Foulger family. But I showed my cabinet on there. It started out as an old like wooden cabinet, and I painted it grey and sanded it all down and things. So I'm going to do more projects like that. So if you are interested in seeing anything like that, or like all the mirrors and things around my house, I always buy mirrors second hand and then sand them and paint them and make them look distressed and that kind of thing. I'm also going to be looking out for a lot more kitchenware and a lot more sort of home decor style pieces, and I want to get into like little plants and things just to brighten up my kitchen. So if you're interested in seeing like what I do with all that when I eventually get around to it, it's not going to be yet, but just let me know in the comments if that's your kind of thing, and whether it would make a good video or not, because you know, I do my food hauls and I do my cooking videos and recipes, and we do family vlogs, but I'm not sure if you'd be interested in seeing like a plain wall turn into a wall with shelves and plants and charity shop finds and that kind of thing. So I don't know, let me know. I'm waffling and I'm gonna go, but if you do like these kind of videos, please just comment, let me know what you thought. Maybe you don't, maybe it's not your kind of thing. If you want to see more things that I buy, then what I'll do, rather than buying the odd thing and just putting it away, I'll save everything, and then maybe once a month or once every couple of months I'll put out a charity shop video. Let me know if you want to see any other like transformation videos. Me transforming into someone who stops talking might be a good one. Anyway, subscribe if you're not already, I really would appreciate it, and thank you for your lovely comments recently. Some of you have been amazing and it does make me smile. So I'm just looking at this ukulele thinking, comment down below if you'd like to see me learn to play the ukulele. Anyway, that's never going to happen, so I will see you guys very soon.
This is what we waited for.